Nothing. I really don't understand what I have done to deserve this treatment. Hi, friends. This is part two. I am here to tell my story because maybe somebody out there it is going through the same thing and thinking that it's happening only to them when it's happening to a lot of seniors today's day in 2025. So, with that saying, let's continue at part two. My family or this group of people, what I was talking last, that they call Christians, born again Christians, they preach unconditional love. Through the years, I saw them fixing dinner for people stranded, big Christmas for people that they didn't even know. One time I went at my older son's house. It was Christmas, and this young guy, they took them under their wing, and they bought them everything from shoes, pants, belts, shirts, everything. And I remember I got a scarf. I never understood that. I never understand that. I never will understand something like that. To tell you the truth, the guy is not in their life anymore. So all that sacrifice and all that care that they put into that person, he moved on. He went. He was there just to be able to get what he needed to get. It wasn't even family, you know? And if a storm happened or I see my daughter running and helping, even my granddaughter helped the other grandmother, the other Nana, to pick up trees and stuff after a storm. I was left by myself doing all that, only me. Nobody came and said or asked, hey mom, did everything okay in your house? When you came back, did everything was okay? Did you need help? Nothing, nothing. I really don't understand what I have done to deserve this treatment. I just don't know. I really don't. I mean, everybody had their flaws. I'm not perfect. And the only thing that I've been doing in my life is just trying to say yes to them the whole time. You see, I actually did this to myself, because instead to be an open door for them to enjoy Nana, to enjoy mom, to enjoy the sister, I put myself like a doormat. I say yes to everything they needed. I travel 3.5 hours, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a month to help. I live close by, less than 4 miles away. Let's put 7, okay? Never visit, never have a gathering or, mom, we want to spend the day with you. What are you doing today? I don't know. I don't know if you notice that my voice is kind of like nervous, but I think it's because I'm bringing back that energy when I'm talking about this, because I really do want to express my feelings and what happened in my life for somebody here to be able to take advantage of it, because I move on and I notice that I still have signs in my heart that when I talk about this, it brings hurt, kind of. So anyway, I don't gonna make excuses of what I did, but I was the type of mother-in-law that I never taught any of the spouses of my children, not even how to make coffee. I never told them how to raise their kids or nothing. The problem with me was that I was a person that I thought that wanted a family, and gaining the attention, it was putting myself in a place of less value. Let's put it that way. I was always running to do things or starting something new just to impress them, to see if they will get closer to me. But it never happened. It never happened. And comment below if you've been going through that or you in the past went through that. I want to know. I really do. My first child was born when I was 18. He's my oldest. Of course, it was my first one. And he is so angry at me. I just can't understand. I really can't. I know part of the anger comes from me telling him that he's at fault, not showing his children the love that he had for his mother. And I'm going to tell you, children learn from when the parents do. And you have to remember something. This is the first time I'm a mother. I don't have an instruction book that told me how to talk to my children or say anything. I was just thrown there because I got pregnant. And I thought that treating my older son as a best friend when he was the only one, it was the thing to do. I didn't know. I still don't know. If I have to make an instruction book for parents, it will not be suitable for all of them at the same time, because we all have different desires, different characters, and different ways to think, different wantings, different financial status. It would not work. It cannot be an instruction parents book out there that will teach us, okay, if you do this and you finish this book, your kids are going to love you forever, and they're going to be there when your mind is not straight, and you go for a walk and you don't know how to come back because you don't remember. So, yep, being a mother is not an instruction book for that. A sister, it's not an instruction book for that. A nana, a grandmother, the only thing we want is love and spoil our grandchildren. That's it. And for them to love us and jump in our lap, and we can just spend our energy with them. And a daughter, well, that's another video, because I was a very rebellious person. I grew up very blunt, and I noticed when people were lying, and I couldn't take it, especially my mom. But I talk about that in another video. Let's see what I have here. If I wouldn't know that I'm going to be trash, that I'm going to be garbage, that I'm going to be in none or in any type of position in my children's life, I would be in a place where I love Europe. I would have traveled. I would have do so many things. But let me tell you something. I've been in Florida for 45 years. And if I've been out of Florida 4 times in 45 years, it's much. Because I always spend my time waiting for my children to come and knock on my door and surprise me or call me. I wasted all my life in this group of people that I chose to be my family. I thought that this video will not have a third part, but it looks like it's going longer than what I thought. And I will talk to you in the third part of this video about what happens to me in 2024 and on, and how I changed my life, that now I feel more peace, more serenity. So I will see you in video number 3 or part 3 of this series. See you then.